I'm just joking.
Yeah, we gotta test our audio still, but
Love it, bro. Sorry.
like this isn't gonna go on the episode.
Sure, bro. Hi.
I'm your host, Scopic.
I'm your host, Don Jar Jar.
I'm the guest, Heber.
You know, like last episode, me and Jar, we got, Silly McSilly on like 4K. What? In case y'all haven't already watched it, it's right here. It's pretty funny. This is Heber, folks.
Yeah.
Man, we're so happy to have you here on our fucking episode, dude.
Uh-huh.
First episode with Heber, man.
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
Yep.
No, real spill, man. Like, we're really happy to have you, bro. Like, it was kind of unexpected, like, we just decided to hang out, and, like, I was like, hey.
Yeah,
like,
I made the time, like...
yeah, no, we appreciate you for being here tonight, bro. We're excited to talk about this, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's cool.
Man.
You want to talk about predictions of 2025?
Oh, yeah, because they mentioned they want to talk about 2025. I was like, okay, well, I kind of want to talk about, like, not necessarily, like, not necessarily my personal goals for 2025.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like I've thought too much about that too much, maybe.
Okay.
Just want to kind of, like, bring something different, I guess. I've always been super interested in futurism and stuff. So it's, so I don't know, I thought it'd just be a fun little topic, but, like, dude.
What's a personal goal for 2025? Me personally, I think I had taken a break from content recently. And there's reasons for that, because I have honestly been trying to like work on myself, like focus head on myself, and I felt like for a while the content was more of a distraction than it was actually like just being an improvement or whatever. Not.
Are you like talking about like the
I'm talking about
reaction channel
YouTube
that you had going?
Yes.
Dude, like from what months were you doing that?
Beginning of 24.
Right, like you only were doing it for like
I
several
wasn't
months
doing it
at
so
max.
long, and honestly I stopped because I felt like for a while like, yeah, I wanted to do this, but then I just felt like, oh, I mean, this is so limited though.
Not for real, dude.
Because I feel like I can do more. I can definitely do more than what meets the eye. But I definitely would love to push more of my content out there this year in 25, bro. Like, I want more YouTube videos. I want more music, more albums. I want to interact with more people. I want to be able to, like, just be able to, I guess, upgrade my channel. Because for a while, it's been pretty stale. Even in the sense of just I haven't been doing nothing, but even when I upload
more
then and
stuff
there,
happening.
yeah, just get it up going. That's a personal start, because during 2024, I mean, it's more just a personal year, I'd say. This year, I wanted to be somewhat like that, but this time I want to accomplish something.
Push a little further.
Yeah,
I feel the same.
I want to be able
sense.
to accomplish like what I fully have in mind for my channel, because I haven't been able to do that. But now I feel like on the creative side of things, I can be able to do things like that now. I'm talking more like music videos and stuff like that, possibly short films. Like, man, I have so much ideas that I've been wanting to break down, and just I've kind of dabbed into it a little bit with my horror reaction videos. I've seen some short films.
Yeah.
And honestly, I admire them, because I truly want to tap into that world. And I figure, it was one way of doing things, growing my channel was doing those short reactions mainly. But I would love to have other ways to grow as well. But hey, I mean, that's honestly my personal goal for this year. Straight up. I have other goals as well, but I mean, if there's like an actual like personal goal, I would say it would be that, straight up,
No, man. I get that. I get you, bro.
You feel me?
I just remember, like, dude, because you were, like, going crazy with the reels. Like,
I was.
He went from, like, I don't know, like, 20 followers or subscribers on YouTube to, like, 300 in, like, a short amount of
like
months.
3 million in a month.
But he was dropping, like, hella fucking, like, videos
I had around 20 subscribers for a few years.
Some
Yeah.
light on
But
the
then I
wrist,
started
As we all do,
uploading reaction
Some
videos. That started upping my channel a bit, but then I started doing the shorts.
Bro realized
And
he was
after I
on
did
something.
the shorts, that had within like, I believe 2 months, I was able to grow around.
Bro literally found the strap for real.
But I feel like this year I can try to push it to be more what it is. Like, we can definitely go to higher heights, if you feel me. We gotta keep optimistic up in here.
Hashtag felt.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to stay.
Yeah.
But
No,
what's
yeah.
y'all's thoughts?
No,
I
that's
think
crazy.
I heard some like crazy stuff, like delusional optimism the way to go. Or it's the only way to go. It's the only way.
I'm not delusional about it at all. What do you mean?
Explain yourself.
That's all I know.
Oh, it's just all ideal. Delusions are more real than reality, and like as long as it's
Facts.
powered in the right way, then you're chill.
Oh yeah, of course.
Facts. You want me to go next?
Yeah, I mean we're going like this.
Yeah, we
I
are.
thought you was next, Heike, but I mean, yeah, sure.
I mean, sure, bro.
Spill your tea, bro.
I really don't got much, bro. To really say.
That's what they all say.
No, I mean I really don't have much on the top of my mind. I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out something interesting that is there. I guess because a lot of it's cycled for myself. But let me see. So, I don't know. So that's why I'm like, you can go in the meantime.
You cycling?
Yeah.
It's all good, bro. I'll give you something to cycle on. I'll give you something to cycle about. Today of this recording is January 12th, 2025, when this idea was pitched, while I was at the gym on the treadmill, which pertains to this year, by the way. It was January 11th, so yeah, it's currently right now 1:26 in the morning, January 12th, 2025. Yeah, I just felt like it was necessary to mention. I don't know why. It literally felt necessary to mention. So I'm gonna crack open a drink to that. 11 days in, man. 12 days in now.
Almost 2 weeks.
Whatever you started on the first day, bro, you're 12 days in on it. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, bro, one of the introductory goals that I had set for myself for this year was to start shredding. You know what I'm saying? Like start losing, essentially just lose weight. like in late terms, like just,
Man,
I've been locking in like physically,
bro. I need to lock in too. You feel like you've improved?
Dude, I know I have. It's fucking crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. But
What's
yeah.
it been like, y'all two working out together?
It's been educational.
Like, let's not talk about that. I'm playing.
Oh,
To be
wow.
honest. But yeah, like, so one of the things I had set for myself to do this year, and something that I was gonna start doing, like starting like the first day of the year, was essentially start like reducing my calorie intake. So
The cut.
yeah, I started doing the cut essentially because I was on a bulk. So, I was eating like roughly like 3,200 calories a day, which is like 300 off from a pound of fat, And so, yeah, I was eating a shit ton, but I was also like, getting stronger because of that. And so I gained a little bit of weight, but I also knew that I was also getting stronger, which means that once I build the muscle that I, desirably want underneath. For those that don't know, like, this is essentially how you do it. Like, well, this is one way to do it. It just helps, honestly. It's like your body becomes more stronger because of all the carbohydrates and all the crap that you have stored. Glycogen levels are really high. So you're able to live stronger because of it, because you have more stored up, more energy stored up, essentially. And you just have more, yeah. And so I went on like a diet that allowed me to like inhibit that for about, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks. Like I didn't want to go on a massive bulk, but it was essentially just like a mini bulk, but it was dirty as fuck. So like I would eat like 2 burgers in every sitting. I would I was eating a lot, man. I was eating a lot, and whatever I wanted whenever I wanted, because prior to that I went on a mini cut, and then I got on a mini bulk, and now I'm going on like a fucking 6-month cut. So starting New Year's Day, I was like, yeah, bro, because I wasn't even doing cardio in the gym. I was just lifting weights. Like that's really all I was doing. And I got bigger because of it, but at the same time, like, I got fat real quick. Like I put on 10 pounds in the month of December. It's a lot of weight for a month, at least for me. And so, yeah, January 1st, I weighed 180, and today, January 12th, I weigh 174. Wow. And yeah, man, it's crazy. Like 6 pounds, right? Like you would think, oh wow, he's 6 pounds down, but like most of it's literally water weight. Yeah, because like your carbohydrate levels, like that you have stored in your muscles and shit, like water, and carbs make you pump. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Still taking creatine. Still taking creatine.
Of course. Yeah, so that essentially makes me like bigger, like, and so.
What else does it help with?
What?
Creatine.
Creatine, we'll get into that. No, Rush, bro. Creatine is like a massive goated, like freaking supplement, bro.
21st century.
Not Rush, bro. Like I'll get into it real quickly. Like creatine, it like helps you like
we advocates. I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Well, I mean, we all like created in our body. It's a natural supplement that occurs in our body, like creatine.
We're all sponsored.
And I believe it's developed in your kidneys, right? And so they found a way somehow chemically to create it, and you know, essentially it'd be a supplement which helps with the.
So somebody comes in, y'all talking about DMT?
What? I guess that's another one.
We figured out a way to synthesize it. Like,
no, honestly, yeah. Now that I think about it, like creatine might be the DMT of like the
we
fitness
found a way
industry.
to replicate it with lights.
Why not?
It's like the DMT of the fitness industry, low key.
Nice.
It's like the caffeine of the fitness industry. Like,
I'm all for it.
No, caffeine has.
I mean,
place.
it has pre-workout in it, doesn't it?
No.
Oh,
creatine
sorry.
is its own thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so
it's
like.
Because I thought. It's because I don't know anything.
I've been into this. Like I know, like. I was preparing for this for Loki for like the past 4 months, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like from September to December, I knew this was gonna happen, you know what I mean? And so I like started taking my shit seriously, like Loki in September, because my 23rd was about to hit, and I was like, damn, like, I don't know. As I get closer to my, you know, deathbed, I start like actually like doing more shit, I guess, like one way to put it. And like I've been trying to like have the body of my dreams for so many years since I was like in junior high.
So you want to have like glorious abs while you're in your casket?
Dude, imagine.
They're so shiny.
I like 100 years old with abs.
Nah, but really, abs only come out whenever you work it out. You know, to be.
That's not true.
But
but they definitely help get bigger. But that's not true. Like we all
like
have them.
steroids.
You just literally have to go to a low body fat percent level that you can see them at, because we all have them, but that don't mean they look that good, you know. You gotta work them to get like nicer abs.
You owe it to yourself and God to see your abs at least once. Like
wow.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
And so yeah, gang, like I basically been doing that for like the past 11 days. Like my goal is to get between 10 to 12% body fat.
Wow.
And I feel like right now I'm like at like 15 or 16.
Good discipline so far, huh?
At first it felt like that.
Decent enough.
Huh?
Decent enough, I'm saying.
I mean, at first it felt like I was being really hard on myself, because like the first couple of days I'd get hangry. I wasn't used to it. I was literally on like the dirtiest bulk you could think of. And like, you know, I was living my best life for like a few weeks.
The dirtiest bulk you could think of.
And so yeah, the first couple of days I was like, bro, why? Like, why? Like, why? You know? And I also cut some other habits too that I'll get into as well, but... So I was going through it the first few days, you know, because it was like essentially like from 0 to 100. But that's just how I flourish, bro. I don't know why I'm like that. You know, I'm very intense with myself. But then I come out like, you know, like I went through that. I can go through the next
thing.
Come
out a beast.
It's like new level, new devil. I don't know. It's like, yeah, essentially.
Wow.
And so, yeah, man. With discipline, yeah, I felt like that at first. But like over time, I fall in love with the process of many things, you know. And this is just one of those things that I've just like embedded into my life to where it's just a part of my lifestyle now, man. Like, I track how many calories I burn every day on the treadmill, like, right after the workout. Like, I have it in my notes. Like, I can show y'all real spill. Like, it's... Yeah. Like, so far, I've burned, like, close to 2 pounds, but like, on the scale, 6 pounds. So, like, 2 pounds of fat, 6 pounds of water weight. Or water weight and fat.
It's good.
11 days.
11 days,
That's
yeah.
really good.
Just to show y'all, and, like, I don't know, like, I'm thinking, like, from this, I might, like... realize like, holy shit, I have knowledge that I could spread to people that are trying to lose weight. So I feel like this will like lead me into a direction of wanting to teach people like how I did it, because I'm like that already. Like I love teaching people, you know. I get made fun for it sometimes because I'm like bro, like this is how you do it, and like, bro, it's not that serious. Like I just wanted to like ask about like this, you know what I mean? But like for those that actually want to know, there's just so many fitness influencers out there. So I don't know, yeah, it'd be cool to like execute off of that. But I gotta get there, you know. So it's like working towards my, you know, I don't know. It'd be something cool to try. Plus, working out is awesome. I've learned to love the process, like I said. And so that's one of the goals, like, for this year, you know, 2025. When you start changing your lifestyle, you start, like, thinking differently, you know? Because something about you internally, which is interesting and always fascinating to me, it's like there's a sense of confusion that goes on neurologically or central nervous system wise or something, that when you start changing the way you do things, it's like I feel like internally your brain is like, what's going on? Like, it gets confused, you know? Because there's new patterns being developed. But that's the thing, like, new patterns come from confusion. And so if you're trying to change a habit or, like, a way of living that you've been, you know, at it for so long, whatever's so long for each person, it's subjective, obviously, but... And I'm sure it adds to, like, the severity of how hard it is to get over whatever it is that you're so used to living like. But, like, you know, for example, like, I was on, like, a fucking miniature dirty-ass bulk for, like, 3 weeks. As soon as I decided to, like, change the way my eating habits were, I'm sure my fucking, like, central nervous system or my brain or whatever was like, bro, what the hell now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why we doing this now? Like, we just started locking in with the dirty mini bulk, you know what I'm saying? And so... there's a lot of confusion that goes on, and, you know, with new patterns, like the development of those, like with the confusion, like, you know, flooding up the mind or whatever, it's like, you go through shit, you know what I mean? I feel like you go through shit. Like, I feel like that's just, like, part of, like, how you grow, you know what I'm saying? It's like the self-discovery, the self-reflection. You start, like, unlocking parts for yourself, and I feel like, bro, I've been going through, like, a freaking, what's it called? Like, a spiritual awakening, dog, like... It's cool, bro. It's cool. My projections of the world and the projections of people around me sometimes get to the best of me, you know, like, I'll think, like the certain people in my life, right? Like, I'll be like, oh, shit, like, damn, bro, like, you really just like me for real, you know what I mean? But that's just how I see them. But I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. I don't really know who the fuck I'm looking at. I just think I'm looking at me. You ever felt that way about someone?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You felt that way before?
Yeah.
You know? And then you choose to believe that that's who they are, but you really don't know who you actually speaking to or looking at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just see them through your own projections that you create in your world. It's crazy, bro. So it's like some trippy ass shit. And I just been going through like some like self-realizations and shit and self-discovery, and that's mainly like the main thing, you know what I mean? Because I thought it was very powerful. Because then it just made me like literally analyze like how I felt about like essentially everything, bro. It's really cool. It felt like I just like cracked like the biggest egg in my mind. Like and I'm just like reading all the yolk that was in the damn brain of the egg. That's how my 2025 is, bro. That's how dead ass how we coming in, bro. That's how it is, bro.
It's time.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, it definitely is, man. And so, yeah, like, yeah, man. Where'd that cut wire go?
That is not for the cut, huh?
It says cut.
Yeah, but it like has a lot of sugar and calories.
Yeah, I found out a mango margarita cut water has 350 calories. I think like 25 grams of sugar. And like 50 grams or like 100 grams of carbs. Horrible for the cut, man. Fortunately for me today, though, I have been eating very little calories with high amount of protein. Like tuna, bro, 70 calories for like, I think like 17 grams of fucking protein. I had 3 of them. 210 calories for like 52 grams of protein, bro. Do the math. I'm trying to get like 100.
Do the math.
It's just about discipline, like you were saying earlier. You know, that discipline. Yes. Even though it doesn't feel like discipline now because I've fallen in love with it, like it always starts with, you know, the discipline, I don't want to do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what they say, like, or I think Joe Rogan said it best. He was like, if I only trained whenever I felt like it, I would never be in that bitch training, you know what I'm saying? So you fight through those moments too, and we all have those moments.
I think David Goggins said it best when like whenever like.
Nah, for real.
Nah, because there's like also psychological studies behind like the like the part of your brain grows with the part of your brain that's related to willpower grows whenever you do the things that you are uncomfortable doing. Basically, the things that you don't want to do.
Facts.
Like and also
skydiving.
The other day I saw the post. It's like what workout are you doing today? The one that you least want to do, like type deal. You know what I mean? Because it's like works out that part of the brain. It's like you fucking hate leg day.
It's like if you hate cardio, guess what? You're doing cardio.
No, but then you start messing with the thing that you least want to do, you know? Because your brain gets bigger from that,
Yeah, I was like, so I'm only going to do shoulder and whatever. I'm like, but then what about the rest?
Now he fucking hates it.
I think this year in 2025, it's going to be a awakening year for a lot of people.
I agree.
Like, it's literally going to be... I feel like it's starting.
Not yet.
And it started.
Anyways.
I think a lot of shady things in the dark are gonna come to the light this year.
Oh, hopefully.
That felt
Like
crazy.
a lot of
Well, I think that's naturally what awakening is, you
Right.
know, in some sense. It's
It's
whenever
gonna be a big one.
the light shines.
It's gonna be this year.
In some sense. But also, I hope for some really cool cultural shifts
Oh,
this
yeah.
year.
We're
that
already having
yeah,
one.
I mean, that we've already seen occurring with the whole with the elections, at least so in relation to America.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. As soon as I leave, y'all can keep going.
Okay. That was rude. Just joking. I love how that was on camera too. That's so funny. I gotta pee. Let's leave it in there. That'd be pretty funny. Just keep it, you know.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
And yeah, bro, that's
Got any
basically
predictions?
for this year. I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't think I ever really had any. And then I'm just starting to see some random ass fucking events in history pop up. Like those LA fires, bro. They've been going.
Oh my
crazy.
gosh, the LA fires are so insane. I was listening to the Rogan podcast, and it was like a firefighter had predicted that was gonna happen.
Yeah,
I mean, there was a lot of fires
heard a
going
lot
on
of-
in the last year.
Predicted
Yeah.
it was gonna happen.
I did hear
like one day there's
a
gonna
lot
be
more
a
people were
fire
like, yeah,
that.
bro, I predicted that coming.
And then like the other year, there was massive stuff going on like that in Australia as well.
Oh
for
yeah.
real.
Yeah, heavily. But yeah, I mean, there was been a lot of LA fires that are pretty massive before, you know.
Yeah, but this one's
so
like
it's like
this one's weird.
very much like yeah, obviously this is gonna like probably happen again. I don't know.
This one's like very weird though.
Oh yeah, in terms of the scale,
Yeah.
massive. But
It's wild.
yeah. So we know that like this is recorded in January, by the way, the 11th, as we talked about previously. It's gonna be uploaded in February, so by that point we got a month. But so honestly, the short term is this next 3 months basically in the economy in terms of the jobs reports, making sure that we're chill there, and if we're good on the jobs reports, then we have no recession. But if we're jobs reports, the next jobs report sucks, then we're probably gonna go into a recession eventually. But we are in a bull market in terms of the stocks and other stuff. So that there's in January here there's been a couple of dips right before the inauguration. Still have 9 days left, 8 days. I think a couple weeks after the inauguration we get a little more clarity, and so long as everything goes well by that point, so like 2 weeks, a week after inauguration, we're probably gonna probably have a pretty decent trend up, all the way up until probably the next jobs report. And if that goes well, then we're probably chilling to keep, because honestly the market right now is just really looking for another reason to keep going up.
Yeah.
Because
Of course.
it doesn't have necessarily a reason to go all the way down. Obviously, eventually we will get a massive pullback in a recessionary manner, but there's not, and there's even some possibility it doesn't even happen this year, you know, and it just gets pushed back. We still have to see. I think, but obviously, it's either this year or next year we're gonna see a massive drawback. No doubt. In terms of like, in terms of just like, we've been going on for. But then some people say that in terms of how long in lengthwise that bull markets go, we actually haven't been in the bull market for that long, so we have like more to go. But I don't know. I just like think conservatively as well.
How long have we been in the bull market for?
Well, technically a couple years. But I don't know. But it's like, I don't know, because COVID can't really. I don't know. It's like a little It's like a thorn in the bush. It has a little it's like one of those black swan events that people talk about. Just a random thing that happened just takes the market down. And so it's like but I don't know. The data there and what happened in the years after is valuable, because it's like it's what led to us happening today, 4 years later.
Yeah.
I do want to make some AI predictions as well, because this whole economy and like market run is entirely based off of AI narratives. AI
Right.
is the entire thing that runs the stock market right now and has for the past couple of years, especially this past couple of months.
Oh.
In terms of, especially in terms of like the percentages and money, so all the money's going to AI basically.
All of it, dead ass.
Well, I mean, that's cool.
Oh.
That those are the companies that are making all the like growth in terms of the stock market and stuff. Those are the
way.
companies that are over evaluated basically.
Wow.
Like earnings come out and people buy way more than the fundamentals can support.
What do they call those?
Overvalued stocks.
Overvalued
Just,
stocks.
there's like another term. It's like there's
Blue
like,
chip.
Nah, blue chip is more so just like you're secured, and like and people can have different perspectives on blue chips, you know. But it's like you believe that this is secured for the future. You could look at it and never look at it again. you
That's
know?
blue chip.
Yeah, you could put it in and never look at it again, and it
What
has a
if-
track record as well of
Oh.
like the S&P 500 and like ETFs and stuff like that is blue chip,
Okay.
or like Apple is blue chip.
401k.
I mean that's just 401k, you know.
Okay, yeah.
That's just sort of like a rule.
It's not related to the
No.
market though.
No,
I get you.
no,
Okay,
it's
so
like it's by your employer.
so when you're talking about the market, overvalued stocks don't like they don't bring that level of like security, but
Oh, that's not what I'm saying. I didn't mention that at all. I'm just saying that they're overvalued in terms of like their fundamentals, I guess.
what?
Just because like typically stocks play off of, or how the game is supposed to be played is play off of the earnings reports and like the data that they release every quarter, right? Like the company's doing good, cash flows are good, we're going positive, we are growing as a company, things are good, people buy the stock because it's growing as a company. That's how it works, right?
Right.
And if the earnings come out bad, we're we're on a decline as a company, stocks go down, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's like it's kind of like how basically but with companies like AI and like obviously like Tesla and like companies that have like a vision or like basically like a story to tell. Right now the bull market is based off of AI. You know, different bull markets have different reasons. Like in 2020, I want to say 2023, but it's really 2001 internet bubble. That was like a massive thing. That was truly like a massive influx of money just went into the market because the internet became an idea in the mind sphere. And that was like before the internet really became like what it is today. You know what I mean? That's 2001, bro. Like jack shit was made for the internet.
Wow.
So it was like
That's crazy.
it was literally called the internet bubble.
So when did the internet come about then?
Oh, I mean around that time, obviously.
Like a year after?
But what I'm not before it was around. But all I'm saying is that the stuff that it wasn't used as widely, like the amount of users on the internet grew exponentially way after the internet bubble. That's why it was called a bubble, and that's why it popped before it even like really came into fruition. You know.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like a similar thing with like AI today. It's like the bubble is going to pop before AI really like revolutionizes the world. You know? Like how the internet revolutionized the world. You know.
I see that.
In that manner. But and so that was the other prediction was in relation to AI. I'm not exactly. Obviously, the progression with AI is great, but also you have to think about it's been like a year and a half after ChatGPT really, I guess, made a big headline and started the whole narrative. And since then, the progression is like, it's good. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good stuff, especially in like the video AI generation. It's great. It's in terms of like the progression is good. I'm not sharing my personal feelings yet, but I don't know if there's gonna be like a super massive leap anytime soon. I think it's gonna take like maybe another couple years. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like I feel like the leaps happen like in staircases rather than like linearly with AI. Like there's barriers, there's bottlenecks that we're hitting. There every time there's like a barrier that we hit, and we have to kind of just like jump. But the jumps are pretty massive. So like whenever there is a jump, I don't know. I don't think the next jump is relatively soon though. Just because we had a massive jump with the whole language models recently.
It's gonna jump.
But yeah, it will jump eventually. Don't get me
yeah.
wrong. There's no, and also it's dependent on like what these companies do, you know, and like and what types of people get involved. You know, it's like you also have to keep active, or if you want to have more accurate predictions. I don't know, cause like I don't know. We'll see. I think it's interesting that like X, like Elon Musk, Twitter, or whatever, they're working on like a really high tech, or they're working on progressing AI.
No, wow.
In like their own way, I guess. But in like they have like a super massive computer and fucking, I don't know. I remember they were like setting up building it a long time ago, and like now it's like they actually have like the feature in the app. You can actually fucking use shit now.
Wow.
And they plan to make it better, I guess. I don't know. And I guess just sort of I point to X just because OpenAI, it's like the company that made ChatGPT. they're not really like they're like exactly the dystopian AI company story. It's like they were made open source, open profit, but then the guy came in, fucking closed the company, took out the profit. He made it closed source. Nobody can get access to it anymore. You have to pay for it. It's like,
let me ask you this, bro. So how long do you think we're gonna be in a bull market for?
Oh, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, but like I'm saying, it's gonna end this year probably.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, guaranteed. It's like guaranteed we top out crypto for sure. I mean, that's just guaranteed. In my head, stock market, I'm pretty like we're probably gonna top out either the next 3 months. But if we land a soft landing, then we probably just go down for a bit and then hit the top at some point next year. And then because after a year it gets a little unpredictable, but there is like some other economic trend. I do think 2026 like
oh yeah, we're looking at a recession.
A massive downtrend.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I think like by 2026, like this time next year, we'll be in a recession.
No, and I mean like a recession that's like moderately long. You know what I mean? Because
like
recessions usually
4 years.
Nah, not that long. A recession,
like 2 years.
Recessions usually only last like I'm pretty sure like 90 days. They're not that long.
Really?
Yeah, they're not that long.
So it'd be like a couple months.
But
yeah.
But I think.
Okay.
But what I really but I do expect to see like a many month long downturn.
How long did the Great Depression last?
That shit was bad.
That was like a decade, right?
That was bad.
I don't think we can afford that now.
Nah. But I think. But what I'm saying is like basically month after month after month of downtrend in the market. It's been a long time since we've seen that.
Yeah.
And also, just like as a personal, person in finance, I just want to like it's like great time to like start accumulating, I guess.
Right.
So I don't know. I definitely want to have like cash saved up for a moment like that, in some sense, just because like we've been up for like years and years, but like right before 2020 type beat, it was like straight up, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to take that into consideration. Like eventually, there's always a downtrend, or I don't know, but
right.
but I definitely have to. I'll keep updated or whatever. So it's like short term, next 3 months, determine recession. If we're chilling, then we're chilling. Probably go up after that. Probably hit the top sometime this year.
Wow.
I'm assuming. I don't know.
Are
Maybe
we
next
chilling?
year. Yeah, we're chilling, and plus, probably 2026 recession for sure. If it doesn't have 100% 2026.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too, honestly.
And honestly, I think after we come back, I think we'll be chilling after that. In some sense.
Yeah, get through the bad times.
Dude, we're about to go up after this recession now.
Like it's especially I'm just saying because like
it's like y'all prepared for this.
At that point, that's 3 years of like
gotta be, bro.
3 years of AI development and then 3 years on top of that. I don't know. I'm thinking some. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see for sure.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you for being on this episode, man. You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
We love you over here at
Awesome,
Toxicwavespodcast.
This was great.
Yeah, man. You are second ever guest on this like entire experience.
Sounds like.
We've had Umba in the past. Now we have our other Brody Heber.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah,
I was really was tapping into this.
Bro,
I was like, dang.
Y'all be safe, surfers. You know what I'm saying?
They're like
All right, Toxic Surfers, like and subscribe.
Ooh,
Oh,
dang.
All right.
Giants.
Peace out, surfers.
Until
Peace
next
out.
time.